A butterfly valve, as the one you can see here, is a rotary motion valve. It is used to stop, regulate, and start the flow of a fluid. Now take a look at the following 3D animation. It shows a typical example of a butterfly valve. Butterfly valves are easily and quickly operated because a 90 degrees rotation of the handle moves the disc from a fully closed to fully opened position. Larger butterfly valves are actuated by hand wheels connected to the stem through a gearbox that provide mechanical advantage at the expense of speed. Butterfly valves are built on the principle of a pipe damper. The flow control element is a disc of approximately the same diameter as the inside diameter of the adjoining pipe, which rotates on either a vertical or a horizontal axis. When the disc lies parallel to the piping run, the valve is fully opened. When the disc approaches the perpendicular position, the valve is shut. Intermediate positions for throttling purposes can be secured in place by handle locking devices. We'll see this in details further ahead. Now, butterfly valves possess many advantages over gate, plug, and ball valves that we have seen previously, especially for large valve applications. Savings in weight, space, and cost are the most obvious advantages. The maintenance costs are usually low because there are a minimal number of moving parts and there are no pockets to trap the fluid. Butterfly valves are especially well suited for the handling of large flows of liquids or gases at low pressures, and for the handling of slurries or liquids with large amounts of suspended solids. Butterfly valves exist in a variety of types and design. One of these types is the wafer butterfly valve. So let's have a closer look. The figure that you can see here shows a typical wafer butterfly valve arrangement. In this design, the valve, as you can see here, does not have flanges and is held in place by bolting arrangement between the inlet and outlet pipe flanges. So let's remove the piping to have a better view of the wafer butterfly valve. In this figure, the wafer butterfly valve is shown with its components. The stem that you can see here is positively locked with the disc and the handle. The wafer butterfly valve is now seen on a walk-around. Let's now look into the operation of the valve. This is an enlarged view of the top side of the valve. The disc is held in position by a locating pin, which mates with corresponding holes in the locating seat. The pin is connected to a lever, which is kept pressed by a spring connected to the handle. This figure shows the closed position of the valve. So let's partially open this valve. As shown here, the lever is first forced against the spring pressure to release the pin from its mating hole. The handle is then rotated in the anti-clockwise direction to the desired position, and the lever is released, therefore locking the pin and the disc. This figure here shows the handle and disc rotated across 45 degrees to the half-open position of the valve. In a similar manner, the handle and disc are further rotated across 45 degrees to the fully open position of the valve. The figure that you can see here also shows the flow path through the fully open valve.